Welcome everyone to a how to play video for Sobek 2 players. We'll go through the initial setup, what you can do on your turns, and more importantly, how to win. Well, let's take a look how you do it. At the start of the game, each player is going to take 2 of these light grey backed goods tiles and 1 of the corruption tablets. One player is also going to be given the Ankh token to start the game. 2 of the remaining 6 tiles are discarded to the box without being seen, and then the remaining 4 will be used during the setup. This is what the game board is going to look like. So starting with those 4 remaining starting tiles, you're going to add them clockwise around the middle 4 squares. Then using the dark grey backed goods tiles and the red backed character tiles, you're going to fill the rest of the board, going clockwise around the next 2 areas. Importantly, goods tiles are always placed face up while characters are placed face down. Also note that the orientation of the goods tiles is important in this case, so just make sure that they're all facing the correct way, and you'll see why when we get onto the movement. With the board full, you can put the rest of the stack to one side. You will be using it in the rest of the game though to refill the market at various times. Finally, randomly select 5 of these bonus tiles to put along the edge of the board, and just make sure neither player sees what these are. Put the rest to one side as they may be used later in the game, but they may not be. So when the market is full like this, maybe it's been reset, or here at the start of the game, one player is going to take 1 of the 4 tiles from the middle, and based on the lines, the darkened edges, it's going to show you how to place the Ankh token. When the Ankh token is on the board, it will indicate a row, column or diagonal that the next player taking the market action can take from. Importantly, all tiles in that row, column or diagonal are available. However, whenever you skip over a tile, it's added to your corruption board. When you've taken a tile, make sure to re-angle the Ankh token appropriately. There are some special tiles. This one, for instance, has a gold coin on it, and this means you can either choose to take the tile into your hand or discard it to rummage around in the bag and blindly pull out one of the coin tokens. These range from 3 to 9 points, and you can keep this a secret from your opponent. Whenever you take a character, just like the normal tiles, you take it into your hand. You can use that then later on. Characters don't depict a direction, which means you get to choose which way it's facing, row, column or diagonal. If at any point the Ankh token points towards a row, column or diagonal that's completely empty and you want to take the market action, well, as long as there's tiles in the stack, you will refill the market. Take the Ankh token off the board. Then, like with setup, fill as much of the market as you can, and then choosing from the central 4 tiles, pick one, replacing the Ankh token back onto the board, with play then continuing as normal. If this is to happen towards the end of the game when that draw pile has run out, well, you can no longer take the market action. Instead of taking something from the market, you can instead sell a set of 3 goods. These goods have to be the same type, however, though you can use the Sobek crocodile wild tiles and even characters. Characters each have a symbol in their top left corner, which means they can be sold as part of that set. Sets are going to be one way you score points at the end of the game. Whenever you sell a set of tiles, if you can, you must take 1 of the 5 bonus tokens from the edge of the board. These are not replaced during play, and once both people have seen them, you can basically turn them over. These range from having an extra turn through to taking extra scarabs for a set that you've sold. Those scarabs are probably going to score you points at the end of the game. The third and final action that you can do on your turn is to use a character tile from your hand. There are 8 unique powers across 10 unique characters, and there is a handy reference sheet provided. These are going to do a range of things, such as making your opponent discard tiles, or perhaps allow you to take any tile from the board. Play goes back and forth until one player cannot do any of the 3 actions, taking a tile from the market, selling a set of at least 3, or using a character tile. At this point, their opponent can discard any sets that they would be able to sell freely into the box, but they won't be scoring any points for them. Any remaining tiles players have are then added to their corruption board. Points are then calculated based on your sets sold, your coins, and any of your bonus tokens. For instance, these cows here, there are 3 of them. You'll then times that number by the number of scarabs. Now in this case it would be normally 2, but we have that bonus token making it 4. So instead of 6 points, we'll be getting 12 for this. Then for the fish, we have 4 lots of fish times by 2 scarabs for 8 points. One of these bonus tokens is also giving us 7 points, and then the coin we took earlier is worth 3. Finally, whoever has the least corruption gains a coin from the bag. For every 3 tiles that they have fewer than their opponent in corruption, they then draw a bonus coin from the bag. Adding all this up, whoever has the most points wins. And well, that is how you play Sobek 2 players. I've enjoyed this and I hope you will too. If you want to know a little bit more about it, I am putting a review out alongside this how to play video. And until next time, have a great day gaming.